the challenges we face when we keep pets indoors are one of the examples is the pool. They tend to want to do their business, so you have to be extremely cautious and know when you feed them, so that probably when you feed an adult dog, maybe like 6 hours time you take out to do their business. But because when they are indoor, they tend to mess up the place. And also their fur, their coats, they shed at some point. So the coats will be on the chair and all that. So you have to be making sure they are well groomed, so the hairs won't be laying all over the places in the house. And also you have to socialize them by taking them once a while for a walk, let them see how the environment is, then you bring them back in. So, and also they tend to bark when they see strangers, so you should basically, you want to train your dogs before bringing them into your house. So giving them basic obedience is really helpful. Teaching them how to sit, go down, sleep, and there are some basic obedience. Walking on heel. So these are some basic obedience you might want to introduce to your dog before bringing them into your house.
Just as my husband has said, that there are some basic things you have to know before before you start housekeeping dogs. Now, if you want to housekeep a dog, one, you have to know that the dogs, they are like humans. You understand? The way you treat yourself, that you know it is good for you, that's the same way you should treat a dog. They like this bonding, this thing that, oh, this person actually, my owner actually loved me. Some people don't really buy dogs for the love of the dog. Most people wants to get the dog because let me just get the dog. My friend has a dog. And at the end of the day, when they get the dog, before you know what is happening, they start telling you, this dog is pooing, oh, this dog is doing this, is doing that. Start complaining. And before you see, they want to get rid of the dog. So number one thing is the love. You must have the love for the breed, the dog you're buying first. That is number one thing you do when you want to get a dog. Do you actually love a dog? If you do, fine. You cannot go ahead and get the dog, because definitely they are going to they are going to give your house another facelift. When they come in, they are going to give your house another facelift. So you have to have a patient endurance with them to be able to nurture them, so they will now become friends to you and your family.
Basically, all dogs can be kept indoors. It all depends on the owner, the temperament of the owner, and if he can cope with whatever breed is bringing into the new apartment. So, for dogs, I would recommend we have three categories for dogs. We have the giant breeds, we have medium breeds, and also we have toy breeds. So the ones on the A list, you go for like toy breeds. Toy breeds, examples of toy breeds I recommend for indoors are Pomeranians, Pugs, Eskimos, Lhasa Apsos, um, poodles, toy poodles. You can easily control the situation for toy breeds, despite the fact that maybe when they want to run around, it is difficult for them to be destructive when they are indoors. So it's easy to tame, and their biting force is very low. So in case maybe you have a charger plug to somewhere, they can't really cause much damage and all that. So I recommend toy breeds for indoors. But if you want to consider bringing in giant breeds or medium breeds, like Siberian Husky is a medium breed, Chow Chow is a medium breed, you can also bring them indoors too, but you have to be extremely cautious, and you would really want to give them basic obedience before bringing them indoors, and also house training them on where to potty to do their business too before bringing them indoors.
You know, these dogs, like children, you have to also have your children. Your children have to know the boundaries of the dog as well. There are boundaries. Not that because the dog is just in the house and they can do anything to the dog. No, they have to have their boundaries. You understand? Set a boundary that this is how to pull a dog. You know, sometimes we don't know how to treat dogs. Sometimes you see somebody wants to just pull the dog by the tail. You see that dog barks, show aggression. You understand? Security. He wants to be security conscious. So you have to teach the children how to play with the dog, how to bond with the dog, what to do with the dog. You understand? Now, if you're introducing an adult dog to your house, you have to know the temperament of the dog. Before you get these dogs from anybody, you want to get the dog from the owner, as in getting it from the owner to your house. Ask simple questions. What are the temperaments of these dogs? Is it a dog that can be exposed to my children? Can I expose a dog to my children? These are the things you have to check out for before getting a dog as a pet to your house. You know, most people don't really they don't get the knowledge of a dog before getting the dog. You understand? So you have to go to Google. If you can't ask people about it, Google is easy to search. Go check more about the breed. What is this breed all about? You understand? To know how this dog is going to come out like. What is the end point of this dog?
Lastly, I would like to add one thing. When you have dogs in your apartment indoors, they should have their own space too. Because it is not everybody, especially in this part of the world where we are in Africa, it is not everybody that likes pets. So if you're a dog lover and maybe you have a guest coming in that is not comfortable having pets around, you should have a space where your dogs can go and lie and say, yeah, this is my territory. So that place should be isolated where the dogs can stay too. So you should bring understanding to them that is their space. So I think basically that's all for now.